Hi everybody, my character is created and beautiful.
What'd you create?
My character, Titan. And he's beautiful.
Blonde hair, green skull, the green skull on the face.
Yeah, he has the green skull, and he's a good thing.
Game's all about residual self-image.
It's true. If I want to be a part of this universe, I want to be a part of this universe.
Look at the escalator is the only option. Yeah, that's true. It's going down.
I thought I'd get some exercise. No.
Some exercise. Well,
Yo. What up, team? What's up?
What's up? Fire team? What are we gonna call our fire team?
Fire team awesome. That's weak. Deej, we need a fire team.
Fire team name?
Team 4X.
Team 4X.
You gotta figure out what the fourth X is.
Extreme. Accelerate.
Explore, exploit,
exterminate.
Excavates.
Excrement.
With an X.
Excitement.
God damn it, what's that last one? There's only a way to find out. Reboot.
You know what's cool about this camera?
Expand.
And selfie!
Oh, sick selfie camera, bruh.
Selfie, dude.
Maybe I should have brought my camera.
Yeah, you messed up, man.
Choke.
I know, that's my job. Keep you all safe.
Tie your shoes.
Up we go.
Oh.
All right, we're walking.
Wait. Wonderful art here on the left. Big art.
This is a nice little building.
I'm all right.
Living on the edge right there.
The urge is to give him that Titan attack as he goes by.
Have you ever been to Bungie?
No.
I've never. First time. Yeah.
This building.
This is my first time.
It looks too small.
Stairs.
Yeah, it's deceptive.
It's very deceptive. Bungie's like the Tennessee Heritage. Okay. You go in and it's just infinite. Just a magical land. It goes forever. It expands. It sparkles. For Narnia! all of that fun stuff.
So we all have memberships at this gym. A lot of people spend their lunch break there. It's French. Love it. Sweating out this rage that games will develop.
Love it.
And we could never tell where Bungie Studios is, of course.
Which one of these buildings is the bungalow?
Welcome to our undisclosed location. It's very nice. Everybody who works here has one of these. Does that.
Let's see if mine will work.
Be our guest.
Is that all access or just for show?
Hey!
Jerry. All these guys are with us. They're already in PA, so they're all good. You all know Jerome?
Hi, Jerome.
Hi. How you doing?
This is the guard that protects Bungie.
Yes, this is Jerome in his friendly form. This is not Jerome's final form.
Final form.
I heard stories.
That's episode 12.
Welcome to Bungie, fellas. Have a good time.
So everything that you'll see downstairs at Bungie was once upon a time a bowling alley. We like nice wide open spaces. We can strip it down to the studs and make it our own. Most visits to Bungie begun here in the arcade.
The arcade.
The important question is, did they keep the bowling? Nice little reminder of everyone's childhood as a gamer, dreaming that maybe one day they'd get to make games like that. We've actually converted this wall over to our Twitch studio, so I'm looking forward to, after the release of Destiny, getting some people to come down here on Friday nights, enter the Crucible, and dare the community to hunt us down and kill us.
It's gonna be cool.
Beat us at our own game.
There you go.
Maybe even bait him with some swag. You know, maybe like I kicked Bungie's ass at Destiny. We'll see how that goes. But during the beta, we actually came down here and played some Iron Banner together and just let people know that.
Is this where you recorded during the beta?
Yeah.
Okay,
This
cool.
is where we would come down and we would Twitch from here. So since then, all of the PlayStations have been stolen, so we'll have to replace them.
Stolen or removed?
Very accurate.
So now when you come down here,
here,
you're just gonna have to pull out some of those Xboxes, man.
You should have left some of the bowling alley up so you have one lane that you could still.
We don't want to get too close over here. These private interrogation rooms where we interview potential recruits who want to join Bungie. If you want a job at Bungie, you can expect to spend as much as 8 to 10 hours in one of these rooms.
Let's get it started.
Leads from, what sort of job would you like to apply for?
I like the test. It's like
Community.net/careers.
there you go.
You know, the whole hire hard, manage easy philosophy. Although very little of what we do here is easy. But you know, we like to make sure that we're recruiting world-class talent, and it takes a while to get to know a person to know they fit the profile. It's awesome. Unofficial member of our security detail. This is Spartan 117. John to his friends. I assume most of you have become acquainted. This is life size, which is why when you play the game and you move through, the NPCs say, "Oh my God, I didn't think they'd send us Spartan." By virtue of what we've been able to rip off the walls at conventions and shows, you know, we've actually got some Destiny material to grace our walls. It's quite literally a museum of sorts for our years making Halo games. A diorama from the Believe campaign, fabricated by Stan Winston Studios. And all of the prop weapons that were made by Peter Jackson's Weta Workshop, used by Neil Blomkamp, an up-and-coming director at the time before his District 9 and Elysium fame for the Halo 3 Landfall shorts that came out before.
Yeah, he was supposed to do the Halo movie too, I think, but
That's laid plans.
it'll happen.
Yep. So a little piece of framed artwork signed by our friends at Penny Arcade. Certainly topical as we're all making our way to PAX later on this weekend. Sort of indicative of Bungie's fierce culture of independence. So we call this our wall of humility. It's a sobering reminder of the fact that 20 years of making games has set some expectations for us to meet, hopefully exceed.
Just a few.
Yeah. So you know the awards that have been given to us, the the keepsakes that have been created from our games, it all exists to sort of remind us that we've got a lot to live up to.
Have you won any of the tournaments for the trial?
I have never been on a winning pentathlon team. All the trophies that we have, the one that we give to ourselves, holds a special place in our heart. It's a day of celebration and competition. We shut down all operations in the studio. We play games to remind ourselves as to why they are great, why they fire up the competitive spirit, how they create those lasting bonds of friendship and camaraderie. We play shooters like our own. We throw beanbags. We solve riddles. We gather everybody in the studio into 4 teams, and they battle each other for honor and supremacy. The winners from the day get to etch their names forever onto the trophy, and there are more and more plates as the years go by. So we'll fill it up.
What is the TV?
It's an old Mac. That's a lot of people who have been following Bungie for years know that we do tend to kind of migrate from device to device. A lot of the Xbox fans who are sort of adjusting to the new Bungie community as we straddle the Xbox and the PlayStation are reminded by some of our oldest fans. I used to play Bungie games on the Mac. I had to buy an Xbox to play Halo. You kids don't even understand how hard it is.
Theater. What's the theater
Here's
over
the
here?
mythical red light.
Yeah, the theater is locked, I think. Let me see if I can get Jerome to solve that problem for us. We'll be right back.
Dude, this Master Chief looks
Last time I was
boss.
at Bungie, we ran back to see this red light flashing and get a shot of it, and Deej came running after us, thinking we were running back here to like steal something or something.
Oh, so you've been here before, huh?
The look on his face in the vlog is like, okay, we're good. Yeah, it's locked.
Damn.
We'll get you in there in a minute.
All right, cool.
You have a costume?
Yeah, more Weta Workshop, Neil Blomkamp stuff. We got a medic right here. Coney the medic.
Oh, sorry.
Coney.
He's missing a head.
Classic Coney.
How much?
I love the myth games. Let's see another one.
So, guys, I'll meet you down by those double doors. Okay.
Down by the
And Spandex Palace. Not sure how to enter the Spandex Palace. I really want to do that. He hands us all.
Yeah, are we all about to get the Spandex?
Go in there? No, we're not gonna.
Oh, we should.
We're gonna hang right back here. I just wanted to show.
Wow, very cool.
This is our mocap stage.
Mocap.
So everything on these trusses costs about as much as my car, so be very careful.
Yeah.
But this
Cheap car? I'm just
He drives a Tesla.
$10,000 each one of these bad boys? Oh.
So this gives us a lot of freedom. You know, everything that happens in the game. You know, sprinting, reloading, punching, dancing.
Show us your best punch.
did all of it.
I did all of the dancing.
Titan smash right now.
A Titan smash. The ALS Night fucking challenge?
Yeah. No ice, no water, no beverages in the room. But this gives us a lot of freedom to, you know, iterate on our story and to come down here. We can fire this up in a couple hours' time and work with actors to play out the motions of the character. So the characters move and breathe and live the way they should, and then we can obviously, you know, use some of the voice talent that has been revealed to you and some that has not. To add an extra
Richard, they're all right here. Richard, so. Brandon, Kristen.
They don't know the last names yet.
I wish I had a chair. I also wish I
There's enough James in this studio. I think we could find a chair. See ya.
Yeah, man. Nice to meet you guys. They must be busy.
So I'm not going to bring this back in here because sensitive work is going on, but we are testing back here. We have an army of testers behind these closed doors. This portion of the studio we refer to lovingly as the gauntlet. It's literally a proving grounds where we're making sure that Destiny is ready to ship on 4 consoles at the same time. Something that Bungie's never tried before. It's been a monumental challenge for us, but we've scaled our team to make sure that we can deliver a quality product for each box. And that's what they are doing back there. That's a great entry point for a lot of people who want to work in this industry. People who have a sense of game design, people who have razor-sharp attention to detail can make sure that these games perform the way they should. That is only one sort of testing that happens at Bungie, though. Testing for functionality obviously is important. Testing for usability is another component of what we do. The laboratorium is home to Bungie user research. This is where people who sign up to be part of our Bungie user research program at Bungie.net can be selected to visit our studio. They get the full TSA shakedown. Nice. Smartphones go in these lockers because the delicate science that they are participating on has no business being released on the internet. But this is where we get a fresh perspective on our games. The games that we make sense to us. Of course I know how to invite someone to my fire team. Of course I know how to kill the aliens that we have been designing. But when we bring people in here, we make sure that they're getting the right feedback so that they understand how to use the menus in the game. They understand who they're fighting, where their danger is coming from, how close they are to dying, and what they have at their disposal to survive.
Are they in cubicles?
Yeah, well, we have privacy walls, no screen sheet.
Oh, okay.
And we like to give people a nice, isolated experience. Have the test subjects tainting each other. I really don't even want them talking to each other. So if they're on a break, man, I really love this game, don't you? It's like, well, yeah, okay. It's like, no, that's
Obviously, you wouldn't have signed up.
The theater's open!
we want people to be, you know, honest. We want them to be brutally honest.
Ooh.
Careful now.
fancy.
This is beautiful. Oh my god.
So this room serves many purposes. Based on the user research that we just saw, if we have people next door testing our games, we may invite the design leads to come in here and sit down. We can lower a projection screen, and everyone who is testing can be projected up on that screen. So we'll have a full mosaic of their faces and their gameplay. We can see if they're happy, or if they're angry, or if they're confused. Most of the time they have what we call gamer face, which is that relaxed mask of concentration when you're doing your best killing. We can use eye tracking software, so we can see if their eyes are dancing around the screen and accessing all the right informational menus they need to know, you know, if they're ammo, they're supercharged, where's the danger coming from, who's on their fire team. So this is a great way for us to truly understand the mind of a gamer. It's also a great place to receive special guests like yourselves. We have introduced Destiny to some of our closest strategic partners right here in this room. You know, even before the game was playable, we could, you know, share with them sort of the grand vision, you know, of the game. You know, some early concept art for the Fallen, the Cabal, the Hive, the Vex. In many ways, the partnership that we're using to release this crazy thing onto the market was born in this room. Let me see real quick. Sometimes our teams will actually come down here and they'll talk to each other about, you know, where they are in the project and sort of share that information.
Ooh.
So, let's pretend we're all in a starship. What do you say when you want someone to raise shields and we're under attack?
Red alert!
Oh god, we're dying.
Raise shields, we're under attack.
Red alert! That's cool.
Everybody do the Star Trek.
Boom!
Intruder alert!
Very cool.
Intruder alert!
Very cool.
So that was all programmed by our IT team because people were down here on their lunch break playing Artemis.
Oh man.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
So to sit in a big padded chair up
Hell
here,
yeah.
looking at the screen, and you've got,
This is the ultimate Artemis.
this is the ultimate Artemis set. So you have everybody sitting in these stations piloting the ship, and then you're up here sitting in the captain's chair. And
You should throw up a video of that.
that was, yeah, it was fun. We had a lot of fun, but as soon as you turn on a video camera, people get shot. But
I'm sure there's cameras
I'm
in here.
wondering, do you just do like hardcore gamers for your test subjects, or do you also throw in noobs who have no idea what?
we throw in people from different profiles. You know, it really depends on what we want to know. Like some days we might say we want a lot of people who like shooters but understand MMOs, who will come in here and, you know, play a certain portion of the game and see if it appeals to them. We might take people who have never played a shooter and see if there's anything in this game that they like.
Yeah.
Or we'll take like the hardcore shooter people who have played every type of shooter out there and say, you know, give us your feedback on this. They play the game, they participate in surveys. This is also a great place for us to communicate with each other as a team, and then we can archive everything on that video camera back there, so that when someone joins Bungie and they come to join the team, they can go back and watch different modules of conversations we've had in the past, so they can say, what was it like to design the user interface from the ground up? They can go back and see from the ground up different videos that depict their team sort of evolving. So it's a good onboarding tool.
That's cool.
And every once in a while, it's a nice place to load in family and friends and, you know, project a kid's movie up on the screen and, you know, let little so-and-so see where daddy works and pop some popcorn and just have a nice evening with family and friends.
It's
So
cool.
that happens here also.
And now Jerome has to lock it up again.
Now we'll leave it open for the
Oh,
next people.
there you go.
Knows the theater.
Nice. It's so flashy. I want this trophy.
I will help.
Let's steal it.
He's winning the trophy in his native grave.
Never gonna happen for me.
It will.
I usually spend that one day.
You just gotta pick your team.
Covering the event, letting the community attend vicariously. So, you know, even if it didn't win, I'd be like, oh yeah, I was totally there. I'm going to take you upstairs briefly now and show you where the magic happens. In order for that to happen, that gets turned off.
Okay.
That gets turned off. That gets turned off. Please put them away.
All right.
Otherwise, we never get to do this again.